Good morning, everybody. Kevin Wood here with you again. If you couldn't tell, we're on the Manufacturers Pavilion. The Manufacturers Pavilion, we'll be visiting each of the 5 or 6 pavilions. I'm here today with Tim. Tim, what company are you with?
I'm with Allendale Machinery Systems, which is a Haas factory outlet here on Long Island. So Allendale Machinery has been around for 40 years. In the Long Island area, we supply manufacturing companies with anything from machine tools, automation solutions. We've recently added additive manufacturing with our Stratasys 3D printers. So what you're seeing here today is we have a couple universal robot arms. So one of the things that I realized today on Long Island especially is the lack of the labor force. So obviously it's important to be able to run at full capacity when you can't hire new people. So these robot arms let you run lights out, and it also allows you to free up a person to work on multiple machines while a robot is doing the work of 1 to 2 to 3 people at once. So
why don't you show us exactly what this machine is doing right now?
So this robot arm right here is kind of mimicking what you would see in a machine. So this right here is a Trunnion Rotary. So what it's doing is it's picking and placing, it's loading and unloading these little work holdings from 5th axis. So these are pretty much machine blanks right here. So the robot arm comes over, it's going to pick up the blank, place it in the fixture. After it places it, the machine door would close, machine that part. Now it's picking up a part in a vise. So it can load multiple parts at once, however many fixtures you have, however many vices you have. And then after the parts are machined, the robot comes back over. It's going to take the parts out of the machine. So all this, no man has to be in front of the machine. You just have an operator or a machinist load up these fixtures, walk away, do some other things in the shop that need to be done as the robot's working.
So we were talking to a few other manufacturers who were saying, is this the solution to the not finding enough staff? In a sense, and I don't mean to not be forward thinking with human labor, but there's some obvious positives for something like this for a manufacturer, right?
Yes, absolutely. So I mean, other than robotic arms, Allendale Machinery says we also deal with, auto part loaders, pallet pool systems, which also let you run lights out. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing that's going to take away from a really high-level skilled machinist, which is what we are in need of right now. Schools such as Suffolk Community College, they really, they provide a high value in teaching skills that we just don't have right now with the skilled labor out there right now. Since the pandemic, people retired, people, just changed positions, and it's just hard to replace those people. It really is.
No doubt. So thanks for your knowledge on this. Really cool. We're going to visit some other manufacturers. We'll chip back a little bit later. Take care.
Thank you very much. Take care now.
All right, here with Joey on camera. Thank you, Joey, for providing assistance today as we meander our way through the Manufacturers Pavilion. We're here at the HIA 34th Annual Trade Show. We took 2 years off, and we're back at Suffolk Community College in Brentwood, the Brentwood campus. We're just starting here. It's actually 9:05 a.m. We are live, and we're seeing people coming in, registering. It's pretty exciting. This is the Manufacturers Pavilion, and we're going to visit with somebody else right now. There's some folks waving to us. We've got Echo View. We've got Jake's 58, which manufactures money. That's what Jake's 58 does, right, guys? Fantastic. All right, let's talk to another manufacturer up here on the right. We're going to talk to someone here about these little parts and what's happening here. How about we talk to Ed? Ed, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm going to come to the side of you here, Joey. Tell us what this booth's all about, and how do you say the name of your company?
Well, the name of my company is Oerlikon Metco, and also we have one of our suppliers is Designatronics, and they make a lot of gears and shafts for us. And yes, been around for how long?
72 years.
72 years.
Wow, that's longevity. That's
yes,
great. That's fantastic.
Now, Oerlikon Metco, we've been around for this next year will be 90.
Okay.
Since 1933.
So tell us why, I'm going to swing over here. Tell us why a show like this, a trade show, is important to your company and to your partners?
It's very important because, as you know, especially on New York, it's hard to get, I guess globally, to get skilled, qualified technicians.
Yep.
And we're a pretty advanced company with a lot of automation, a lot of high-tech computer numerical control machines, where we are trying to get out there and partner up with academia like Suffolk Community College and also any other universities, technical schools, to get people. So once we heard that there's a show here to show off manufacturing, we're hoping that we get young people in to see and get inspiration to become.
Well, you got some people coming in now. I'm sure they'll visit you. Why don't we briefly just talk about some of these items here and how they impact manufacturing?
Sure. These are some highly precision machine components that we build within our plant here in Hicksville. We have 172 employees, and we're looking to fill our roster with more employees that are looking for a challenge. It's a technical type of job that requires skill sets in problem solving, math, and an advanced form of mechanical ability. But quite frankly, we're able to train these folks in the shop and through our own training programs within our organization. So the barriers have been lowered to be able to accept people into this really fulfilling type of work that we do. And it's rewarding too, because our business cuts across so many different industries that life-saving medical devices, things of that nature that we're really proud of. Absolutely.
Nice. This is Robert from Designatronics. So folks that are looking to integrate and be introduced to a company such as yours, come on down today, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, the Brentwood campus of Suffolk Community College. Let's go see Ron, who was instrumental in bringing a few of you guys together, I understand. Thanks for spending some time with us. Ron Loveland, people speak highly of you already.
Thank you.
Thanks for spending some time with us. So you're bringing together some manufacturers, some partners, a lot to do with manufacturing. That's what this whole pavilion's about. Tell us your role.
Yeah, so I'm the HIA Manufacturing Committee co-chair. I'm also on the ADAPT board, which is the Aerospace Defense Manufacturing Trade Group. And I run a manufacturing consulting firm. So we do safety, quality, industrial engineering, help manufacturers thrive in a high-cost New York area. What we did this year, we haven't had a big turnout from manufacturers in the past. So I said, what is it that's going to get manufacturers to the show? Well, what's their big problem? They can't find people, right? They have supply chain issues. So, hey, let's get together with manufacturers, invite them in, and also invite job seekers. So Rosalie Drago over at Suffolk County DOL is inviting in job seekers today. We're also reached out to all the schools. And there's some great things going on with the schools right now, because manufacturers are finally taking a bull by the horns, going to the schools and saying, hey, I need machinists, I need quality people, I need assemblers. What can you do to help me out? So we're going to have some breakout sessions here with East West Industries talking about their relationship with Longwood High School. They've hired interns that turned into full-time employees. West Islip High School has set up a machine shop. When I was a kid, we had wood shop, we had all these, machine, auto shop. There's finally now the pendulum has swung, and we're starting to get those machine shops into the high schools.
Good.
Robotics are going on in the high school. So these are great feeder programs for manufacturers, because manufacturers just can't find people right now. We're also, in the afternoon, we're going to have some breakout sessions talking about relationships with colleges. So we're going to have Suffolk County Community College is going to talk about their Advanced Manufacturing Training Center. We're going to have Farmingdale, Stony Brook, NYIT, and Hofstra talking about their programs where they're developing. They have curricula to develop manufacturing talent, right? So engineers, designers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, etc. So we also have Derek Soder at Soder Technologies was not able to make it here today, but we're going to have a breakout panel talking about his Earn to Learn. So in Wyandanch School, you may have seen the article in Newsday recently, they have programs where they have students come after school and learn how to wire, learn how to do cabling, learn how to do electronics. So some great things going on for manufacturers as well as students, introducing them to the high-paying, exciting careers in manufacturing.
Thank you, Ron. Wow, a lot going on. Sounds to me like my 4-year degree, which served me pretty good so far. I might want to impart knowledge on younger people saying, hey, we need you here in the manufacturing sector. We're all using products that have to be manufactured somewhere. We've got highly skilled labor here in Long Island, but now it's a matter of getting that out, getting that word out. Because it's high paying too. I mean, this is good stuff,
Absolutely.
right?
The average wage, Suffolk County DOL did a study not too long ago. Average wage in manufacturing is $87,000. So, you're not going to start out making that.
Right.
But, a lot of companies, matter of fact, I was just talking to so many companies here, they're raising their rates to $20 plus an hour for starting wage. And they have apprenticeship programs, they train the students or the job seekers in those skills that they need. So a lot of exciting things going on. I mean, there's, the big problem that manufacturing has is PR, right? You talk to the average person on the street and they say, there's no manufacturing here. Grumman left years ago. Well, there's 3,000 manufacturers here. You'll take a look at Contract Pharmacol, A&Z Pharmaceutical. Those companies are making, Tylenol and all types of over-the-counter drugs. Those guys are booming. They have 12 facilities here in Hauppauge. They have 1,500 employees. A&Z also has thousands of employees. So, there's great things going on right under our noses here in Long Island.
Sure is. Good stuff, Ron.
All
Thank
right.
you for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
All right.
Thank you. I should mention the HIA-LI, the Hauppauge Industrial Association, the park, if you will, is comprised of 1,300 companies, 55,000 employees, currently throwing in $14 billion into the economy just right here in central Long Island in this area. So we will continue to talk to people like Ron. We're going to go into a different pavilion, probably go into technology or health or finance, and we'll be back with you soon.